is that the increase of food prices in the country is so high. A layman can no longer feed 3 times in a day. Whenever things goes up in this country, hardly will it come down to normal prices. Today, we are talking about the increase of food prices and other commodities in the country, Nigeria. A lot of people are not happy in the country. A lot of people are going through hardship. A lot of people are suffering. A lot of people are crying. A lot of people are calling for help. And today we are here to talk about the increase of food prices in Nigeria. First of all, what is the cause of the increase of food prices and other commodities? Almost every sector in the country is affected. The business sector and every other sector is affected. What is the cause of it? And everybody is pointing at the federal government, at the state government, at the Senate. They are pointing at them to make things right, to make things get better. And we hope and believe that things will get better in the country. But I'm afraid, because whenever things goes up in this country, hardly will it come down to normal prices. First of all, they said that the removal of fuel subsidy is one of the cause of increase of food prices and other commodities. Yeah, removing the fuel subsidy may also be the cause, and it may not also be the cause. What we are saying is that the increase of food prices in the country is so high. A layman can no longer feed 3 times in a day. It's affecting both the poor and the rich. In this country today, there is a lot of gap, a huge gap between the poor and the rich. The way the country is going, if you are an importer, if you are running a business here in Nigeria, it will be very hard for you to turn up. Food prices everywhere in the country has increased. What you buy 10 naira today, tomorrow you buy it 15 naira. What you buy 15 naira, whatever you buy 15 naira, tomorrow you buy it for 17 to 20 naira. And people are crying. A lot of people are crying. A lot of people are crying. We are also calling on the federal government. We are calling on the state government. We are calling on the Senate. We are calling on the House of Representatives to please do something. Apart from increase in other commodities, what of increase in building materials? What of increase in drugs? Hospital bill has increased. School fees has increased. Food in the market has increased. Building materials has increased. I'm afraid to say this. If you are a Nigerian today and you have not been able to build a house of your own currently in the country today, I'm afraid you might not be able to build a house again, except by the grace of God, or except the government at a point decide to cut down the cost of living in the country. Because currently, as I speak to you, the cost of living is at the top. I'm afraid before the ending of the year, I'm afraid what's going to happen. So today we are looking deeply into the causes of food prices, rising of food prices, the hike of food prices and other commodities. First of all, what about our currency? Our currency is going down every day by day. What we change dollar today is not what we changed dollar yesterday or day before yesterday or last week. A lot of people has lost their life in the hospital because of they could not get money to pay for their drugs. A lot of people in the hospital there. I was in the hospital some days ago. A lot of people could not afford their drugs in the hospital. Someone said that the moment they removed the fuel subsidy, that it should have been channeled to another subsidy, maybe educational subsidy or electronic subsidy. But today, everywhere is hot in the country. I'm afraid if things continue to go like this, if there still be increase in food prices and other commodities, I am afraid it's going to cause a lot of damages in the country. So today, we plead on the government to please come to our rescue. The masses are crying. If you look at some places in the north, some places in the west, they have started protests. And they are still threatening to protest more. The Nigerian Labour Congress are threatening to protest. Other places, they are threatening to protest. And I'm afraid if the protests continue, it might be hijacked. and it might go far wrong the way, like that of NSAS protests. A lot of people are going to go into criminal activities just to feed their family. So today, we are pleading on the federal government to please come to the rescue of your citizens, come to the rescue of your people. The price of food, the price of cement, the price of fuel, the price of drugs and medicine in the hospital, the price of everything, every commodity in the country has been affected. If you are an importer, you are importing from Dubai, you are importing from China, you are importing from Germany, Japan. It's very hard for you to import currently because of the dollar rates, the exchange rates in the country. Thank you for listening to Noble TV today. Please do well to comment, share and subscribe, and remember to always press your notification button so that you can get other content like this in future. Thank you for watching. My name is Mr. Anthony Daba.